Hey Scorpio, welcome into the channel. This is your August 2026, your current situation and what you need to do. Okay, Scorpio, you're coming in the month with, I feel like there's a lot on your plate, a lot on your mind, because your current situation is for you to choose a path. Okay, and I feel like this is something that you've been struggling with for a while. Not struggling in the fact that you don't know what path to choose, but like, how do I choose it? How do I do this? How do I get there? It's a big decision, and you're entering in August um, with this, and this is your current situation. You're trying to decide what path to choose, and it's because you know there's a path, I would say, that's more aligned with your heart's desires. That's something that's more aligned with you and what you want to do. And I feel like you have that intuition to follow that path. But I feel like you're trying to figure out how you can do it. Because what I see is you've completed, there's a completion of a cycle. You're probably seeing nines a lot. You could be seeing a lot of nines, which means endings and closures, conclusions to cycles in your life. Like, you know that it's time to move on, to move into a new direction. Like, you know this already. And you're ready to close this out. Like, you're ready for change. You're probably seeing a lot of fives, also five fives, like, and that's like your big urges and nudges to like end these things, make these changes. Fives are all about changes. You're really feeling it. I feel like on a soul level, very much so, um, to make these changes. So again, if you're seeing a lot of fives, those are your angel numbers, synchronicity, whatever it is. If you're asking, should I take this new path? Should I go in this direction? Your answer is yes. I'm going to pull some clarifiers um, on the outcome. I can already tell you what this outcome will be for you if you take this new direction. And then I have your the what you need to do right now card waiting for you too. So I'm going to give that a minute. You're being called to take the leadership role in your life. This is you becoming a leader in your life. So this could also mean, if this is in a workplace or something like that, you could be leading others in a situation. If not, what I get though for a lot of you guys is you becoming a leader yourself. You could be seeing eights and ones a lot. So a lot of you could be being pushed in a direction and where it's telling you to take a new path, where it's heart-based, a heart-based service, spiritual-based practice or profession. So you could be seeing like 818. Some of you are seeing like 888, 811, but it's all these cards with this message are definitely telling you to take this new path, new direction, to do something that is more heart-based, something that you enjoy doing, something that is fulfilling to you, that you love. That's your current situation. And I would say your I don't want to say guidance yet. It's kind of your guidance because I have your what you need to do right now card. Um, I did pull a third card for you in your reading because it came out and it talked about like retreat and recharge. There's definitely a need for you to retreat and recharge, and whatever that is for you. If it's, it might just be an afternoon, in your backyard or on your couch and just relaxing, because you've gone through a cycle. You've definitely gone through a cycle, and usually cycles can be very hard. But I feel like you have this big weight and this big push on you to make some changes. This is hard. Like, I know the five is hard. I got it for years. Even after I started my channel and stuff, the fives are very hard. And you know what it's telling you, but you're just like, how do I do this? How do I take this new direction? I want to take this new direction. I want to take this new path. Like, you know what it is. You just don't know how. Okay. Your guidance to it is to, it says intend and create. Okay. So again, the new direction is something that you're creating. Okay, it's something you're being called to create. Some of you, I'm hearing, can be spiritual teachers and leaders and healers. You're supposed to help. It could be anything for anybody. But this talks about the way to do this is to focus on the positive energies. This card talks a lot about being a mystic and you having the abilities to tap into energies and things that are beyond of what you can see. This is a very, very highly intuitive card. Like you're very in touch and connected to the divine, to source, to the universe, where you do get a ton of synchronicities. You do get a ton of messages, and things like that. But you are being, what you're supposed to do is take the new path, follow your intuition, and stay focused and connect on the positivity. So you might be in a situation or circumstance that could be very hard right now. And like I said, I'm going to pull a couple tarot. I'm not going to pull too much. Where there's a lot and it seems very heavy and the circumstances feel very challenging for you, but you're being told to focus on the positive. I will read this card at the end, so you stay tuned to the end, and it's not going to be a long video, Scorpio, okay? I'm keeping these very minimum until probably a week or so once my videos get out a little bit more. So if you enjoy the video, hit the thumbs up, share it, leave me a comment. Once my videos start getting out to the algorithm, I'll start doing longer videos with more information. I'll start doing some extended. I'm going to be doing some workshops too on how to navigate the new path and changes and things like that based on my own 12-year experience with this. But I will read that card at the end. Okay. I'm going to pull, let me pull some clarifiers for you. But this situation it's a good situation, but a very hard situation, Scorpio, to navigate. I can tell you that it could be very challenging. Like you could probably be seeing these 9s and 5s for years, and your soul's probably like, when are you gonna do this? Yeah, when are you gonna do this? Look at this. So I said, I'll pull all 3 for you. Some clarifiers with this path. Okay, this new direction where it says create or choose your path. You're creating the path. You are. You're creating this, whatever this is. Let me know what it is in the comments. I love hearing from you guys. That's your new beginning. I said I was going to pull clarifiers on what it would bring. Okay, this brings in the influx of abundance. Okay, you have to let the old go. You have to release the things. I don't think the change is hard for you or ending this. It's the worrying, and how do I do this and what's going to happen during this time. It's your new beginning, and it brings in a ton of abundance for you. A ton of abundance for you. Okay. Look, the sun. This is your outcome if you take this path. Okay. It talks about happy outcome, brilliant new ideas that lead to success, and to have confidence in yourself. This is like the best card in the deck that you can actually get, the sun. With the Ace of Pentacles, this new direction is, you have the Empress with it, and you have the High Priestess here. So those two energies together. But this is talking about giving birth to your dreams. So this is something you've been wanting to do for, again, a lot of, it's a heart-based practice, profession, career, something. And that's why you get these outcomes. But this is about following your dreams and your desires. And you're really, really, really being called to do that big time. Very interesting, Scorpio. Very interesting. And I feel like you feel this nudge or pull, like in every ounce of your being. Like you know you have to do this. You know you want to. I feel like you know you're ready to end the cycle. You're ready for these changes. You're ready to be happy. You're ready to have abundance. And you're just like, but how? I'm gonna read this card for you out of the book, and then I'm going to end the video there. Like I said, these are just short for this month, okay? Because there's some information in here that I think will help you navigate, because it does talk a lot about like following the positive energy, your intuition, being a mystic, things like that. I'm not going to try to remember it word for word for you, but I don't want you to miss this message. Let me know if the reading resonated with you, okay? So it says intend and create. Remember, intention is everything, okay? Align with the light and focus on all positive, all things that are positive. Keep your energy there. So keep your mind on abundance and prosperity as you navigate this path. Let me see there. Time and space. Powerful. She's so the High Priestess. She's very hold on one second. Let me make sure I read you the right one. Okay. Recognize that you have the power to change your life, face your fear, and align with the light. Okay? Again, change. In many traditions, the high priest is the physical embodiment of the divine masculine. He acts as a bridge between worlds and is able not only to divine the future, but help create it too. So some of you guys are probably really in the midst of a spiritual awakening. Like you've probably gone through it and you're in your finishing stages with it. The thing they always say, the thing that separated us from completing the spiritual awakening is the one thing we're not willing to face. And for you, Scorpio, it looks like it could be that fear. You know what I mean? Because it's new. This path is new to you. Ancient Egyptians, this priestess is the divine consort to the high priestess. He is depicted with a hawk, which is sacred to the Egyptian god, and holding a wand of something. The Egyptian guide to the underworld. The high priest is always spiritually connected and disciplined with great respect for his creator and his particular practice. And I do feel like the Scorpios that are watching this, I feel like you are very spiritual and you're very connected and disciplined. And a reading this card can represent a spiritual figure, leader, or teacher in your life or an aspect of your path that has led you to where you are today. Again, choosing that path, we talked about it. You have the leadership card also. You are a bridge between heaven and earth, and it's important for you to know that you are more powerful and connected than you may think. Everything you are given attention and energy to at this time is creating your way forward. Remember when I told you, even though like I had the other page, it said align with the light and focus all things positive. I still don't think that I was on that page by accident. I never think things are accident, but I think that was a message for you, Scorpio, where you really need to focus just on the positive and not the fears. There have been some setbacks, but accept these as experiences that have led you to a deeper understanding of yourself and your spirit. Know that you are being guided by the ancestors to direct your thoughts and energies towards what you want to grow, heal, and expand. And then watch it happen right before your eyes. Yeah, I told you, look, I'm telling you right now, if you choose this path, it brings in the influx of abundance. There's a very, very happy outcome. I'd love to know what that ideal is or what you're trying to create. I really would. And I could tell you this, it's time to do it. It's time to do it. In this process, to make sure that you're nurturing yourself too. There's a big need for you. You've gone through a lot. I feel like you need to heal from a lot too, Scorpio. But there's a big need for you to nurture yourself and take care of yourself as well. All right, Scorpio, let me know if this resonated with you. I would love to know what this path is. All my information to get in touch with me or any of my services are in the description box below. Scorpio, I hope you take care of yourself and good luck with this.